I guess because Cap can get back up, so... There's the Groot ult. Gets a huge ultimate, actually. Gets 3 with the flop from the Namor. Gets 4. That's huge combo. So we see blue here. Frank getting a little bit of early prio here with the Strange on the site. As we see red trying to nip down the stairs. Just poking and prodding for now. Seeing who can get good position. And a nice early pickoff there from Niao on the Loki. Managing to get that Spider-Man. So taking that off the board very early. And that's going to give them the early prio on the site. As we see Magic getting a nice pickoff on the Luna. And it's trades all around, but it looks like the blue have pushed them back into that little choke at the top of these stairs. Loki has used their ult. Invis still holding on to theirs. This could be the game changer, though. We see Jeff's here. He gets picked off immediately by the Magic, though. That's such a good pick from Kodak. And we've got the Spider-Man ult as well. So here we go. Kodak with the Dark Child going for the backline. And there's the Luna to save the cloak with that ult. The Invis is on the site, but Magic is still going ham. There's the Spider-Man over the top as well. Doesn't look like he gets any value, though. Cannot get any finishes. As we see the Phoenix now popping theirs. The Mag is staying alive on very low HP, but finally goes down to the Emma. 151, though, on the Strange. Gets a really nice couple of picks. And that might be enough to hold. The Hulk cannot get that finish. The Strange is really low, less than 100 HP, but is surviving. But it looks like the red team might take the side. The Emma is really, really low. Can they get the last finish? What a crazy Hulk shield. And Stranding lives on 25 HP. And there we go. The Cloak ult is popped. Just to hold them in this top area. It's really interesting that they've done that off-site. As we see Treble going and getting a nice double on that Hulk as well. And that's going to be another one-team fight. But they've let the point go. They pushed so far up that Kodak on this Magic, they snuck the sight off them. And while they're going to die for that, most likely, it's a really good stall out. They actually survived. That's wild. As we look at this Magic now. Just being annoying. Nice combo onto the Emma. They've got the Dark Child. Really big pick. This Magic is going absolutely fucking bananas, to be honest. They've still got the Dark Child. It's going to be a really hard fight for them to win. Stranger's nearly got their ult as well. No support ults ready for the red side. I don't know how you walk this in, and I don't know how you win this, and that's the first sight for the blue team. Just a quick interruption to say, if you're enjoying the video, I'm going to be doing this live on stream every Tuesday. So you can submit your own games, and I will live cast it on stream for you. So if you want to submit your games, the details will be down below in the description, and the link to the Discord to post it in. And I will also be getting some guest casters in to do some duo casting live on stream as well. So come and join us live. It's super fun. The community is really nice, and I'd love to have you, and I'd love to get a chance to check out your gameplay. So you might as well do the subscribe thing while you're here as well. But enjoy the rest of the video. You've got to be careful of these. You got to be careful of these Namors. And we see Kodak going super early, just getting rid of the squids, and that's actually really cool use of the demon. I haven't really seen that before, using the demon to get rid of the Namor squid. That's really cool. I like that. I'm going to start using it. Does go down, but gets a lot of pressure in the meantime. See Strange going with the Agamotto. It's a big Agamotto in the back. They do get the Luna, and that's going to be a retreat from the red side already. They're kind of still in this. There goes a Namor flop over the top. As we see Mantis as well pushing in. They might be able to hold this. Everything's getting popped. The Invis goes down. The Cap ult goes down as well. And they're pushing them back. They've still got the sight, so this is all great for the blue team. The percentage continues to go in their direction. The Jeff gets the swallow. Can they live? They're surviving just, but Hulk is on their tail. Not Hulk, sorry. Hulk was trying to defend. So we see some ults being built up. We see Magic's got another one. Rocket's got theirs. And here goes the Magic again. They're all grouped up. This could be really bad for them. The Namor is forced to use the bubble early. The Mantis is very low. Does get taken out. Kodak is going absolutely bananas. These supports are going to find it really hard to stay alive. The Hulk is trying to peel. Doing a really good job, actually. But Kodak is still getting good value. We see the Strange does have a backup of the Agamotto if they want it, but it looks like they're just going to sell and come back. They've got the Lunar ult if they want it. They've got the Namor flop as well. I guess because Cap can get back up. So there's the Groot ult. Gets a huge ultimate, actually. Gets 3 with the flop from the Namor. Gets 4. That's huge combo. I don't know if they coordinated that in voice comms, but that was a really nice combination. And that should get them the point, to be honest. And Kodak goes down as well just a little bit later. So really nice use of ults They still have the Hulk ult as well. See how it shakes out. Star-Lord can do a lot of damage, and there's a nice swallow from the Jeff. Actually gets the Star-Lord. Spits out the teammates. Only gets the Star-Lord, actually, but I don't think there's going to be enough from spitting. The Star-Lord manages to get the health pack as well. Oh, Jeff's in trouble. Oh, Kodak actually just 1v1s that Jeff really nicely. And that's a bit of a feels bad. As we see the Lunar ult goes off. Dreamer, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the follow. We see the Moon Knight ult over the top. Doesn't get any kills. Hulk is still here with the ultimate. Just bullying these backliners. Trying to stay alive, but the cloak's already down. Really nice target selection from the Hulk. With the Namor over the top, getting that pick off. Here goes the Loki, copying the Mantis and using the Mantis ult, which is kind of interesting. Not sure why you choose that one, particularly over the cloak. But they do get the pick. That's kind of nice from them. As we see, now goes the Hulk ultimate, trying to pick off that Moon Knight. Manages to get him, pushes the Strange back. The Strange is going to walk back in. Kodak, in the meantime, has switched back to this magic. The one that they had so much success on, and is making it work. Strange gets the Namor as well. If the Hulk can stall, then maybe, but the Hulk is also out, and they're going to have to give up this point. Now, the Emma could be a massive, massive problem here. This ultimate in this small corridor could be massive, and there we go. The Strange shield is going to be everything. The group wall kind of screws them up, but they're getting mass pings, keeping them stalled out with Kodak over the top as this magic, getting the picks on this backline. They're all the way back, and Kodak is making this really tough. The group is on their own, 1v1ing this magic, and magic takes it. The Hulk tries to get in and peel, but unfortunately is not going to be able to make that happen. And this magic is a problem, as Red have to retreat and give up the site. One of these is going to have to be used to walk them in. Kodak with another pick. This is a real problem for the Red team if they don't deal with this magic. She is 1v2ing the tanks and winning. What the fuck is this magic? There goes the Lunar ult to walk them in on the point for the Red team. We're going to have the Strange TP out as well. And there goes the Cloak ult to walk them in on site. This is looking real good for Blue now. Darkchild is out, needs to get these picks off in the back line. Emma gets one on the Namor, and there goes the Lunar. The two tanks are trying to peel this magic, but look at her go, just dancing around these two tanks like it's nothing. Crazy work, and they get the point off the back of it. We see they're looking at a triple Vanguard still. The Emma, Strange, and Hulk. They do get the magic. That is a massive pick. And that might be exactly what they need. Here goes the Hulk ult. Make sure I'm on the right one. He's going to juggle. Needs to get these pickoffs here with Emma going over the top. Gets some nice pings. Gets the Luna so close. Crazy healing to keep the Luna up, actually. And now the Emma might be in a bad spot. The magic went in to try and peel, but does get taken out. And this could be a massive Agamotto from the Strange. This is where it needs to come in. He's dead, though. Really nice pick from the Emma. They get two off the other side. Smoking the enemy on the opposite Emma, gets some nice picks. This Strange is in Struggle Town. I don't think there's going to be much left in the tank here for them. Someone's going to have to touch. The Strange is on their own. The Moon Knight does get a nice pick, though. Here goes the Agamotto. I'm on the wrong person, but he does die eventually. Sorry, I'm trying to get the right person, the right people here. The Luna on this side, they're making it nearly impossible. The magic is trying to stall, but she goes out as well. And that is a great win for the Red team, as close as you can get. But the Cap is trying to get in her face here on Anfreak. Let me get the right hero. There we go. Gets the pick off on Oreo Cookie, looking for the other support as well. Dives in onto that group, who is now left alone. Here goes another Max Pulse. Nice attempt on the Reflect, but gets a double kill from the Admiral there on the Iron Man, and that might be enough to keep them on this defense. He is swinging away on this Cap, but LK gets him eventually. And Freak getting a little bit ambitious on the Cap. Could not quite get the kills, and there goes the Max Pulse. Gets LK again. This Jeff is having a real roughie trying to stay alive. The Phoenix dives in, does not get the kills, but does clear out the Penny Mines. And that is one of the best advantages of this hero's ultimate. You can clear out a Penny very, very fast, and this will allow them to push forward just a little bit. Now, we did talk about this earlier. Jeff is very difficult on this map, just because you can swallow, but there's nowhere to spit them off the map. So, will we see a combination with that swallow? Doesn't get anything by the looks of it, but Jeff, this could be big. Jeff gets 3, but immediately gets taken out by the mines. We see that so often into pennies if you're not careful. The fade out was amazing there, though, to save the Strange from the maximum pulse. Really nice from Oreo. But they are going to get corralled. One by one, they slowly go down. This penny is being such a pest. The pure chaos from Stormrunner doesn't get anyone. Everyone kind of delta splits, manages to get behind. Freak, this Cap is being such a pest in the backline. Gets the Jeff as well. Does go down to Deadpan Zeus eventually on this Star-Lord, and they are making progress forward. The Star-Lord ult is ready to go, but is low on HP. I don't know. Oh, and he gets taken out by another stray penny mine. So blue team are the ones forced to try and push in here, but Papa is untouched on this Iron Man and can just pummel this Strange, making sure he cannot do anything. They need to touch. Someone needs to get in. They do, but they eventually get taken out, and that is a straight 3-0 sweep. Oh, that's a straight 3-0 sweep right there. And there we go. Exactly what we talked about, but from the other side as RG does exactly that. Builds the ult quickly and pops it straight away. Does not get any pickoffs from it, though. And here goes the Ultron ult over the top. They're using it aggressively as opposed to a support ultimate. They do help get the pickoff, though, with the help of Loki here on the Phoenix. Loki gets another one with the ultimate just before the cloak ult comes down from Kev. That's a really nice timing, whether that was intentional or not. So just stalling and forcing them to burn down that time can be a very, very effective tactic. We see Loki here gets taken out by a stray nut. That's why we hate squirrel girls. We all say in unison, we hate squirrels.
I'm like, what did he say fuck me for?
And we see Jeff still holding on to this ultimate. Ultron goes over the top, looking to try and take out the turret, but was blocked by the convoy, unfortunately. And he's trying to focus that mag. Cannot get the pickoff, but does stay alive. Jeff has 3, but where is he going to take them? I think he's just going to end up dying at the back of it. Nice pickoff, though, on the first one with the low HP bars. Gets the second as well. And now Kev is kind of in no man's land. This worked out really well for the Jeff, to be honest. I don't know how they managed to get away with that, but Kev, one of their supports is... I mean, I don't know where you're going. I don't think you can get through that way. As we see Kev kind of being chased by this Emma. This is a crazy 1v1. The Emma misses and Good just decides to walk away. And Kev is just left up here going for an adventure on the top side. I don't really care what else is happening in the game. I want to see this 1v1. Emma goes back in again. Todo tries to take him on. I think Kev is winning this 1v1 on this cloak. Trying to play around the shield and actually playing around the shield very nicely, but then just stops and cannot get the finish. So Kev, victorious and with an ultimate, is just going to walk behind them and drop the ult. So this actually works out really, really well for Kev. I have no idea how they got away with that, but somehow they did. And here goes Jeff with another ult. As soon as Kev gets back, Jeff has already got another ulti to try and get 3 more and spit them back out. And I think the ads... No, the ads are fine. We got a couple of pickups here. As we see the Judge, Jury, Execution immediately taken out, though, by Archie. On that Squirrel Girl. Cannot live. And Boltex with a get down, Mr. President. Can we see that just one more time from the Ultron point of view? Sorry, I think this is a bit of a get down, Mr. President sitch. I'm not sure that was intentional, but he gets taken out either way. 22 seconds left on the clock. There's no Strange TP. I don't know if they're going to be able to touch here. I think this might be all she wrote. Oh, damn it, I said it again. And Tony drops that Squirrel Girl ultimate. Emma, on the flip side, though, gets a nice pickoff. The rocket res is immediately there for Tony, bringing that Squirrel Girl back, and they cannot touch. That's a really nice defense. And there goes the Ultron ult over the top, looking for Kev on this Cloak and Dagger. And I feel like poor Kev on this Cloak is getting targeted so hard by these ultimates. I cannot stay alive for the life of them. Arch still looking for the Squirrel Girl ult. I think they're going to pop it right now, most likely. There we go. The jump up over the top does go straight in, and we see the Jeff looking, but cannot find good multiple targets. Everyone's spread out quite a bit. They swallowed the mag, but I'm not sure you're going to win that 1v1 if that mag decides to turn on you. They are in a weird spot, and it looks like the Jeff might win it, actually. The Jeff wins the 1v1, so massive credit. And while that's happened, the rest of the team have kind of been rolled over. So the defenders are struggling to stay up. The Cloak ult is down, but no one else is there. Loki commits the Phoenix ult to finish off Bella with the help of Boltex here on the Ultron. And this Ultron is putting in a lot of DPS work. And we see Tony with another Squirrel Girl down the line. Doesn't look like anyone's going to get... Oh, Loki does get taken out from it, actually, and this is their idea to push forward. Tony gets another pick, but Arch on the other side, Toto as well. They get the picks back. This is anybody's fight. The Jeff is sat in the back here, just pumping out the healings once again as Loki comes back in on the Phoenix to try and overwhelm in numbers. Get the right person, Nick. The Jeff swallows two, trying to take them out. I don't know where he's going to put them, but it's going to be a 2v1. And he's just going to put them in the stairs and say, see you later. You guys have fun there. I'm going to go back to my team. In the meantime, Belly is holding firm on this front line on the Penny. Tony again with another great couple of picks on the Squirrel Girl. Just throwing these nuts all over the place.
Pause.
And they're finding the mark. And here we have some big ultimates for the attack side. Boltex on this Ultron could go crazy. Alongside Loki if they coordinate. There goes the Phoenix. Gets rid of a lot of that Penny setup and gets a double kill off the back of it as well. That's what they needed. Goes a little too aggressive. Still alive. Gets another pickoff somehow. How can no one take out that Phoenix? That's a great 4K from Loki. Somehow surviving. They could not turn around in time. They don't have to take it all the way. The blue line you see right there is as far as they've got to take it. The defenders have to get back in here, and they have to get back in fast. But Toto with the Emma, huge pings with Arch on the Squirrel Girl over the top, and that's going to be all she wrote from the defenders. And they said it again. But that's a great 2-1 victory and a nice final fight. The Spider-Man is in their backside, trying to get the pickoffs on the supports. Doesn't manage to finish them off, but gets out with his life, and he's going to go up and over once again. Very close to an ult here. He may look to drop down an ult, which is what I think he's looking for. He's looking to go in. There we go. Pulls them out, actually. That's a crazy timing to get that kill just as the Storm ults. That Storm is going to feel really, really fucking bad on that one. Fragile gets a pick on the Johnny with that ultimate from the Wanda. Can she stay alive to get more here? And it looks like the defenders are going to struggle. There's the Agamotto. Gets 3. That's a huge Agamotto from Ahab. Gets all 3, and they get picked off, and the defenders are going to be rooted. While the Spider-Man is 1v1ing this Iron Fist in the backside. I think this is Iron Fist favored, isn't it? And there we go. Nevin just getting that pick off. And they've got a really good position here on the attack side. It's going to be really hard to get through this choke point, honestly, with what they've got. We've got another 1v1 going on. It looks like this Iron Fist is marking this Spidey. Who wins out on this one? Oh, and the Spider-Man wins the 1v1. But oh, he solo ults. Wait, is he going to win it? Oh my god, the Wonder just wins on 25 HP. This could be a very, very big punish roll. Probably going to look to combine it here with Bronze Weeb on the Cloak if they're smart about it, but you don't always coordinate that way. Steel gets a nice pick on Fragile on that front line with the mag. And here we go, the Judge Jury Executioner. No support off the back of it, though. He's just going to raw dog it. Managed to get 1 kill on Ahab. But they are full backing out, and Nevin on the Moon Knight does get that kill with the Ankh. But there is both support ults on the other side. So this Wonder ult is going to be the big one, because that's the one that can go through the support ults and burst you through that no matter what. So we're going to look to this Wonder here to see their ult timing. As we see, everyone's playing it very cautiously. There's the double drop. That's really awkward timing, though, from the defenders, because they double drop the support ults, and we see Fragile does get one of them through that. But this looks really bad for the defenders now, because they've dropped both support ults. Steel, oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Coleman here with the Emma, trying to get some pings out. Oh, for God's sake, Nick, sorry. Does ping both. Spider-Man on the backside gets a pick as well, but Emma's trying to 1v2 these tanks with the help of the Luna, who's kind of just in there, still surviving somehow. And this Spider-Man is putting in work. getting these pickoffs in the backline, making it really difficult for the attackers to coordinate a good attack side. Ahab is keeping them in this game, though. Gets Coleman looking for this mag to try and push this point, and it looks like they're going to make it. You just have to hold this choke. As we see Cap in the back, Tacos is beating on this Punisher, but he's going to go down. He looks really low. It's a 1v1. Tacos really low, does finish them off. Can he get to the health pack? He does as well. He's staying alive, and he's going to make it back. He's even going back in. He wants more. He's thirsty for it, but manages to get back to his team, and that's a good push from the attack side. We see Cap actually tries to dive in, but gets taken out as well. These picks can be big problems for the attackers. 3 of them go down. They're going to have to look for a TP here. Do the defenders push in on that and realize that they're going to have to TP to get back in, given the timer? So stop that Strange getting it out. The Cap might be the play here to touch the point and make sure they can stall for overtime. There are 5, nearly 6 ults for the defenders. And we will have 5 ults on the other side. There's the TP from Ahab. Gets in on the site, but he is kind of alone. He now gets joined by his teammates. There's the Lunar ult to keep everyone up through this ult Executioner. And he's not really getting any value from this particularly. Oh, but a good dunk from Steel Kaiju to finish that off. And here comes the ult dump. The Moon Knight over the top. The pings from Coleman on the Emma as well. Ahab still holding on to this Eye of Agamotto. He's waiting for the Lunar ult to be done. He needs to build this magic up. There it goes, the Eye of Agamotto. But there goes the Cloak ult immediately to counter. No value from that. There are no ults left from the attackers. This looks really bad for the attackers now, to be honest. Oh, sorry, forgive me. There is an Assemble. Here goes Tacos trying to keep them up. It is a pseudo support ult on this Cap. You can create a lot of survivability with it. And that's a really nice choke to keep him in check. Ahab. I don't know what that noise is. Sorry. Is that me? I'm not really sure. Oh my god, I just accidentally pressed play on a video in the background. Sorry. Oh my god. Tacos gets a pick. Gets a double pick on the Cap. And it looks like this Cap is going to take it home. The Emery's struggling to stay alive. Looks like the attackers might be able to finish off at this point as Fragile gets the pick. Moon Knight trying to 1v1 this Winter Soldier, but he has to back off. Can they stall out? Is OT, so it is right at the end, but they are getting pick off after pick off. And look at this Cap. He's being so oppressive, keeping them in the spawn, and it looks like they might be able to take this all the way. Emmett's trying to walk it in, but look at Tacos. He is just whacking away, walking the entire way back. And that's going to be it, I think, unless they can touch. But I don't think they can, and that's a full 3 points for the attack side. And they get some nice early pressure, getting in this front line as we see Steel going in on that Strange, trying to get the pick, but there's the Loki Lamp. Loki Lamp goes down to keep them in this fight. You see the Iron Fist gets good pick off of his backline, going for the Rocket too. I think he might be able to get him. The Rocket is surviving, floating around as Rockets do. Gets himself out, but the Iron Fist is hungry. He wants to go back in. And he wants it. Can he survive? The Rocket managed to get the health back as well. Listen, I don't know what else is going on in this game, but we are watching this 1v1. And he finally gets taken out as Steel comes back to peel and take out the Iron Fist and save the Rocket. And this should give them the push back in. But all the meanwhile, while that 1v1 was happening, the defenders did a great job of taking that pressure forward and moving back in to stop any further progress forward. And we see the again going through the Loki clones again. He does miss the Cap though, so that's gonna be it, but does get them the push that they need. It looks like they're just walking in behind them. He's looking for an Agamotto angle, I think, but Steel has clocked it. I think he must have heard the audio there. Is he gonna try and drop this Agamotto? He is very low, so this is a risk. But he tries and drops it and gets instantly taken out
by the eye of...
And we saw it coming. It's like I know what I'm talking about. I think this is a very hard defense with the amount of ultimates that are available. But here goes Gerza. They're just going to drop. Nevin as well is in a good spot. But what a hook from the Winter Soldier. That completely kills what Nevin was going to do. And that was looking big for the Scarlet Witch. Coleman going on this Penny, keeping the stall out, and Stint going crazy on this Winter Soldier. The Eye of Agamotto is pretty good, but the Rocket and the Cloak ult is dropped immediately, stopping any further progress for the defenders. And Bronzeweeb using that Cloak ult to get a quad What? I told you how good Cloak and Dagger is a hero, and we just saw it right there. What a disgusting 4K from Bron. But this is a good push around that first corner. The Penny is having a hard time staying alive against the pure, crazy damage output from Stint. And he's still got this ult to work with. Takes out Fragile as well. And I don't think the defenders are going to be able to hold. They're going to have to do a bit of crazy work with these two support ults to try and stall it. But they have no aggro ults to play with. Taco trying to get some value up on the back. Coleman, nice stun from the opposite Penny there. Utina stopping that Penny ult going off from Coleman. But they are now stuck and they get taken out. The kill from Steel. As Steel is trying to peel for this backline a little bit, making sure that this cap cannot go on the healers. And he's just going to hold this gate up front. Make it impossible for them to push in through this Penny, through this mag. And I think the defenders have just got to give it up. 1 minute 30 on the clock still. Steel does have an ultimate as well. And it's already gone. Triple healer ult ready. Coolman with a good Penny kill. This is all going to come down to Ahab, really, on the defender side. This Punisher ulti needs to go massive, but he's getting absolutely sent on. They know who they need to focus, and they are ready for it. Fragile gets pinned by Steel with that mag combo that we see so often picking off these backlines. And this Penny is having a really hard time just sitting up front and staying up. Bronze with another kill on this Cloak. There are so many ults to work with, but the attackers feel no pressure to use them. It's the defenders that have got to pop first. And there's the mag ult on top of Ahab. That's what you expected to see. They were waiting for that. Steel clearly knew that that was going to come out from the Punisher and was ready to take him out with that mag ult. And the defenders really don't have a lot to work with. This is now all down to Fragile. But this Penny could easily stop this. And here goes Stint. Again. He gets 3. Looking for the 4th, and he is going bananas. This looks like a pretty big wash, to be honest. Looking for the reset. Does get it. So that gives him another 7 seconds. If they try and get back in here, he's just going to pop it again. And here he goes. Again, he's looking for it. And they give it to him. Oh, Penny, are you just going to get taken out and give him another one? He goes again. Misses the Strange, though. I think that's going to be it. Here goes the pure chaos from Fragile. Does manage to get it off, but just gets taken out the very last second. Glacier with the clap gets it must have been the absolute last second of that ultimate before it goes off, because it was looking pretty good before that. The rocket ult goes down, keeping everyone stalled on this point. Steel with another great pickoff. And Glacier with Weave as well over the top. The Penny is not going to live. Glacier with a triple on this Luna. With the clap is crazy work from this Luna, and it looks like they're going to get it all the way. It is under a minute, so here we go to OT. And they've actually just full switch. So they're going to use this this team up, as we've been seeing the whole time with Fragile. But Fragile is having a really hard time getting ult value, so we'll see if they can push past this, because they only have a minute, so you don't really have time to get a huge amount of ults off. It's kind of just whatever you can get done in this minute, and the pickoff early on Fragile is big, and it's going to stall this out. It's kind of all on Taco here. Taco needs to try and get value in this backline, but as soon as he goes, look at the speed of that turn. As soon as he dives on, Stint turns instantly onto him and stops any further dive, and then Glacier and Stint turn around on this front line and just get pick after pick after pick. The Cloak has got the ult in time, so that is huge from Nevin. That might be exactly what they need to push forward. They get a pick, but the rocket res is there to bring them back. It is still a 6v6. Coolman and Stint both with ults left, so they have got part way, but they need more, and Stint is going with the again. The Luna with the freeze. It might be enough, but can he get the pick? He does get the pick, but it's not enough for a reset. So that might be enough for the attackers to push forward, but Bronzeweave again. Look at the ults coming up. They're about to have 5 ults on the defender's side. Coolman with the pick. Utena needs to go so fucking nuclear here, but he gets taken out by the Penny Mines, and Bronzeweave is just gonna ult for fun at the end of that, and no push really for the attackers. There is 1 minute 53 for the blue side to try and push past that first corner. So Ahab is going to sit up front here, try and soak as much as possible. And Storm is just in their face. Like, Nevin is on these supports already, but this is so risky. If Nevin goes down here, that's it. And already Nevin's gone down. So that's really bad. It's already a 5v6. Ahab has taken out the penny mines, but there is a rocket here, so they do have the team up. So you take out one, but they could drop another very quickly. The thing is also doing a great job stalling. And if we go into this Taco here, just punching his way through. Trying to keep this Winter Soldier honest, and that's what we were talking about right there. The stun makes it so difficult, but Fragile with a double kill. This is huge. That's exactly what they needed, but Stint gets Fragile back and manages to survive as well. Look at the ults coming up. Nevin gets Cool Man. That could be big. Here he goes. Straight onto the back line. Jeff, but gets immediately turned on by Gerza. That's really, really nice from the Luna on the defender's side. This could be exactly what they need to stall out. There's only 38 seconds left on the clock. Bronze and Coolman both with ults. And there they go. They just drop it straight away. No point stalling it out. Drop it and go. They've got quite a way to go. Here goes Coolman. And can Fragile get it off? Oh, Fragile gets a double. Stint gets one in return, though. This could be huge. The rocket ult goes down to keep them in it, but Fragile is burning it down. And Ahab with the Eye of Agamotto completely whiffs. Steel with a clutch kill. I'm sorry, here we go. Steel with a clutch kill. Gets the Luna, so that might be enough to keep them pushing. He's looking for the Jeff. Just misses. Can he finish off this Jeff? He does. Both healers go down. The Wrath is about to come down from Nevin. I don't think it's enough, though. The attackers are getting the kills they need. Nevin with a triple kill on the Storm is unreal. It's a 1v1 with the Mag and the Penny. Never mind, it's a 2v1. Can Nevin kill? Nevin gets another one. That's unreal from Nevin on that Storm. They are stalling with Steel on that point, but it doesn't look like they're going to get it. And holy crap, Nevin, you might have just solo won that game in that fight. That was absolutely unbelievable. Still stalling on this point. They're back in it. Glacier does get Nevin finally, but Taco's in it. Getting that kill on the Spider-Man. The Jeff Swallow spits Taco back out to stay on. Here comes the TP. The Bronze Weave on this Cloak. He's trying to get in the front line. Does get Gerza, which is crazy. The Cloak does not care. He's staying alive on 20 HP. Finally goes down to Steel on the Mag, who is back in this fight. Gets another one. I cannot believe they have done this. The attackers somehow, with the help of a TP, just overwhelm the numbers and take the fight. I think we're going to see a reverse TP from Ahab, but I don't think it's going to be in time. It's going to be an unreal clutch. Glacier trying to get in, but Steel is already there to stall out, and they do finish. That is an unreal last fight from the attackers.